and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if it's not your first time here, thanks for coming back. So today, we are going to talk about some new makeup releases, things that have launched recently. I don't talk about every single new release on this channel just because I don't want the video to be super duper long, as I don't do these every week. So I kind of go through the new releases, pick the ones I'm kind of the most interested in talking about, and I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments, either on the releases that I talk about, or if there are any that I don't talk about that you're interested in, let me know down in the comments. Please, I would love to know. Everything I talk about today, by the way, is just my own opinion. And if your opinion is different than mine, that is totally okay. Let's just be respectful of each other in the comments. And other than that, let's get going. If you enjoy new makeup releases videos, please give this a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already. I'm gonna link every single thing that I talk about down in the description box, the release dates, the pricing, any information that I may have, even if I forget to say it, which I may do sometimes, it's all gonna be down in the description box below. Okay, so we are just gonna start off with something that, like, I'm probably alone in this. I seem to be alone in my opinion, which I'm totally okay with. Lunar Beauty released their holiday collection for this year, which is an advent calendar. I'm really interested in the brand. I only own one eyeshadow palette, which is the Strawberry Dream palette, and I've bought a few lip products from the brand, which I loved, but they did expire, like they started smelling funny, so I did throw them out. But while I had them, they were absolutely great, and I love the Strawberry Dream palette. It's nice. It's not like my favorite color story in the world, but the quality is nice. So when he was sneak peeking like little photos of when he was going to drop his holiday release, I was so excited. I was hoping it was going to be like a palette or a whole collection, and I was pretty much committed to buying whatever it was going to be. And then his video released showing that it was an advent calendar as well as a couple of lip oils, which I am interested in the lip oils. I've heard great things about them, but I'm not going to place an order just for lip oils, you know? Basically, it's an advent calendar of 12 different eyeshadows, like single eyeshadows, and it comes with a magnetic pan, and you put in the eyeshadows if you want to do it day by day or you want to do it at once, whatever. It's a 12 pan magnetic eyeshadow palette, basically. And I was kind of disappointed. I don't know. I'm not into advent calendars. I don't really have any interest in owning any kind of advent calendar. I mean, if someone gave me one as a gift or something, it would be fine. But like, I'm not super into the idea, especially because I didn't know what the eyeshadow palette was going to look like. I kind of would prefer to see what the color story looks like and like the formulas look like before I buy it. So for me, I was just not very interested in it. It is $50, and the two lip oils that he came out with were two new lip oils with tint to them. Tease Me, which is a sheer lavender with berry scent. Love Me, which is a sheer strawberry with strawberry scent. Doesn't say when I'm looking on Trend Moods page, it doesn't say how much the lip oils are, but I'm assuming they're the same price as their other lip oils. So this did release on October 21st at 10 a.m. PST. I'm not sure if there are any available. If they are still available, I'll link them down below. But I want to know your thoughts. Am I the only person that was kind of let down by this collection? Because I kind of was. I don't know. I saw some videos of people opening them and using them, and the color story looks really pretty. I was totally expecting something different based on the packaging. Like, I thought it was going to be blues and purples, like matching the packaging, but it was very different than that. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. I would love to hear. Okay, this release, I was literally this close to buying. Went to the website, put it in my cart, but I ended up not checking out. I'm really trying to pick and choose what I buy for the rest of the year. I'm really trying to watch it. This is the ColourPop and C-3PO palette. This looks adorable. So I recently watched all of the Star Wars movies, and so I have much more of an appreciation for Star Wars now, and I love C-3PO. I love R2-D2. He's my favorite. But I was really interested when they showed that they were doing a C-3PO palette, and then the inside, when I saw pictures, I was like, I really don't need these shades. I have them 10 times over in my collection. But like the IP was calling me, and I was thinking about it. And then I saw Angelica Nyqvist's video on this, and I was like, I need it. She created a beautiful look, and she really kind of, not that she's trying to sell it, because that's not really her style, but she did really sell it to me. She really did like convince me that I needed it. So I'm not sure. I may pick this up at some point. Maybe it will go on sale or whatever, but I'm thinking about it. I don't know. What do you think? Did you pick it up? Do you love it? Did you skip on it? What are your thoughts? I would love to know. And then also they restocked the Star Wars palette, which is one of my favorite palettes I've tried this year. It is so good quality-wise, color story-wise. I absolutely love it. So if you were thinking about picking it up, I highly, highly suggest it. And as far as I know, it is still available. I will link all of that stuff down below in the description box. And apparently they're doing like Star Wars bundles as well. They're bundling palettes together, which I think is really smart. Okay, so this eyeshadow palette literally just dropped like an hour before I'm sitting down to film this video. So the new Ethereal eyeshadow palette from Makeup by Mario. This is a 12-pan palette in suede matte, natural metallic, and glossy shimmer finishes. $68. Listen, it does look like a beautiful neutral palette. I'm not going to lie. Do we have these shades 100 times over in our collection? Probably. Do I still really want it? Kind of, yes. If this was not $68, like if it was less expensive, I probably would be picking it up. He has like a little video on his Instagram where he's using the shades on a model. They look more like sheer toppery, like the metallics look sheer and toppery, at least the ones he used in the video. I don't need this. I don't need this. I want it, but I don't need this. So I'm probably gonna skip out on it. So it releases on October 31st on their website. So that's interesting. I wonder when it's coming to Sephora, if it's going to be past, you know, the sale. I wonder if they're going to do that. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. It does look gorgeous. I'm probably not going to pick it up because it's $68, but it does look absolutely beautiful. Speaking of expensive eyeshadow palettes, Natasha Denona is releasing a new palette, the Retro Glam palette. Now, this is a leaked picture. So this isn't like an official picture from Natasha Denona, but I wanted to talk about it anyway, just because I've heard a lot of other people talk about it and I just wanted to talk about it. I think the color story is pretty. Like, I don't think it's an ugly color story. I don't think there's anything wrong with the color story. I like the packaging with that kind of swirl in the front. But looking at the color story, am I realistically going to get a lot of use out of it? I don't think so. I don't think so. I really prefer like mid-tone to light shimmers, and I like a gradient of light to deep mattes. And looking at this, out of what I can tell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out of the 7 shimmers, only 3 of them are light to mid-tone. Looking at the mattes, there's only one kind of deeper green. The rest are very, very light. So like looking at that, I don't know. Oh, actually there's a fourth shimmer that's light. So 4 out of the 8 are light to mid-tone, and then most of the mattes are light. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's something that I really need, that I'm really going to get a lot of use out of. And again, for the price point, apparently this is $69, which leads me to believe it's a midi size palette. Let me know your thoughts. Are you going to pick it up? I love Natasha Denona. I just got the My Dream palette. I've been enjoying that. So I think I'm good on this new palette. It was a leaked picture, so I don't have any information about release date or anything like that. But if I do get release date information before I post this video during editing, I will include it down in the description box below. Another thing from Natasha Denona, which I recently uploaded a video about, like, if I could build a dream cart for the Sephora sale, what I would include in my cart. And one of the things I did include was the mini nude palette from Natasha Denona, the little 5-pan palette, because I want to collect them all like Pokemon. And I think eventually I will. But now she's releasing for like a gift set. Like she did last holiday, she did the mini Metropolis that came with a little brush. So now she's doing the mini nude with a little brush. So this little mini nude eyeshadow kit is retailing for the usual $27 that it would be just the palette. It is going to be available USA and Canada online November 1st at Sephora, Beautylish TBA, Europe online and in stores on November 1st as well at certain places. I'm gonna link the Instagram post that I'm reading from that has all the information about the release dates and where in the world, wherever you are, your particular retailer. This may be the time that I pick it up. this is a little bit of an incentive because the brush looks cute. Looks like just a small blending brush. It looks like a brush I would probably use. So we'll see. I've always wanted the mini nude. I've heard wonderful things about it. So this is kind of giving me that little incentive to pick it up. And it's during this Sephora sale, so I'll get a couple bucks off, so that doesn't hurt. Something that I did pick up that is on its way to me is the Oden's Eye holiday collection. At first, when I saw the sneak peeks, I was going to buy the red one, which is the Merry Christmas palette, because I'm more of a warm tone gal myself. And then I saw creators make videos on both of them, and they both just look absolutely gorgeous. So I bought them both. I do plan on using them here on my channel, creating several looks with them, so stay tuned for that. But these look absolutely gorgeous. I love Oden's Eye. Everything they release, I want. And especially the stuff in the past year, I think the quality has been unbelievable. So I really felt like I was gonna get FOMO. And I actually really thought about this before I bought it because they tell you way ahead of time that they're gonna release something. So I was able to think about it. And I really thought about it and I was like, yeah, I do want it. So stay tuned for that. It's the Merry Christmas palette and the Christmas Eve palette. The Christmas Eve is more cool toned and grungy looking, which it looks so beautiful. They did sell out upon launch. They're $43.90 each. They have opened up a pre-order. So if you are interested and you missed the first launch, they are doing a pre-order, and so I will link that down below if you're interested. Let me know your thoughts on these palettes. I would love to know. Okay, some new drugstore releases. I don't know how new this is because I feel like I've walked by in my Walmart this stand and I've seen a couple of these products for a little while now. But anyway, Uoma by Sharon C, which is Uoma Beauty's sister brand that's in Walmart. I've tried quite a few things from the line and I am thinking of picking up a couple of things from the line. So she has released some new products. So the Lips Don't Lie Sheer Lipstick, $7.50. Lips Don't Lie Lip Balm, $7. Flawless in Real Life Blush, $12. Flawless in Real Life Bronzer, $12. And I think those are both cream products. Eye Service Eyeshadow Quads, $10, which is really cheap. 3 new shades of the Floss Gloss, $7.48. I did have one of those. I decluttered it. 4 new shades of the It's Complicated Lip Tint, Cheek Stain, and Oil and Gloss, $7, which they already did have. I've not tried those. I'm thinking of picking up the blush and the bronzer and maybe one of the sheer lipsticks. I'm not really sure about the eyeshadow palettes. I've got so many eyeshadow palettes, ones that I am more interested in that I don't need to just randomly throw one into my cart right now. But I am thinking about picking up a few of those products, using them on my channel. What are your thoughts? Have you tried them? Have you seen them in your Walmart? I've tried, like I said, I loved her brow product that she came out with. That was like the brow gel and the brow pencil in the same component. I really liked that. I did have one of her glosses that was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was a good drugstore gloss. I had the foundation, which I thought was okay. It's not the best foundation, but it's definitely okay. Oh, and her regular matte lipsticks. I really liked those too. So I am interested. Probably will see them on my channel at some point. Stay tuned. Another thing that I am planning to pick up is the new Nomad Cosmetics Holiday Palette. So this is the Lapland, Finland Holiday Palette. It is limited edition. It's $29 for a 9-pan palette. It has 4 mattes and 5 shimmers. Now, from what I've seen already with creators releasing their videos, it looks like the mattes are like the normal matte formula from Nomad, and then the shimmers are more like topper shades. And from Nomad themselves, when they revealed the color story, they wrote a little blurb about the formulas. And it said, a little note on the shimmers. The shimmers are a delicate sheer formula that are meant to be topper or highlighter. They are gorgeous in low lighting settings, but also beautiful in natural light, as you will see in the swatches. I personally wear them alone over a glitter glue primer, as I love the subtle shift for daytime. So I'm so glad that Nomad gives influencers the palettes early so that we're able to see it in action before the launch day. I think that's really helpful because you can already have an expectation of what you're gonna get. And if you really don't like that type of formula, then you can say, okay, I'm gonna pass on this one. Or if you really do like that type of shimmer formula, you can say, oh, this is exactly what I want. It's exactly what I'm looking for. So I think that's really nice. Now, I am not a huge fan of toppery type of shades. I like them, but if I have a palette that has metallics, I don't mind one of them being a topper and the rest being traditional metallics. But with that being said, I love the brand. They could release a spray bottle full of water and I would still buy it. I'm telling you. That's how I feel. So I'm absolutely gonna buy this, and I'm glad that I know going into it what the formulas are like. I think that's really helpful to me, that I can kind of expect that. And so I will be using it on my channel. I will be creating some looks with it, don't you worry. And yeah, I'm very excited to pick it up. It does launch on Tuesday, November 1st at 11 a.m. And it says that it's a limited edition with limited stock available. So if you are interested in picking up, you probably want to do it on launch day, as close to launch time as possible. I'll be there. Another thing that caught my eye that I'm not going to buy, but Sigma is another brand that I'm really interested in trying, probably, I guess now 2023. They're doing holiday kits. So we've got the Winter Romance Makeup Collection, which is $129, which I think is everything that they're offering. And then they have a travel brush set for $32, a glam brush set for $98, and another like smaller brush set for $29. They're also releasing a 6-pan palette, a blush and highlighter duo, and some lip products. So this looks gorgeous. I think these are really giftable sets. If you know someone in your life that is a makeup lover or likes makeup but doesn't buy a lot of makeup, I think these are great, great gifts. They're really high quality products. Obviously, not that I know. I only have one Sigma brush I've ever used, but from what I understand, they're very good quality brushes. So I'm definitely going to keep my eye out for whatever their next release is coming up, maybe in the new year. I want like one of their bigger palettes. That's like, or what I'm thinking I would like to pick up, but maybe if they do a Black Friday sale, I might pick something up. Let me know in the comments if you've tried Sigma. What is your favorite Sigma eyeshadow palette? I would love to know. That would be really helpful to me. Please leave that in the comments, because maybe during Black Friday, if they do something, I may pick something up. Okay, and then Gxve Beauty just released a whole bunch of new products. I really am interested in the brand. I have one of her matte lipsticks. It's like one of my most favorite lipsticks in my collection. If you've been here before, you know I don't want to shut up about it. I talk about it all the time. She's releasing I See and Sparkle Loose Shimmer Shadows for $24 each. Original mini kit, which is a holiday kit with 3 mini lipsticks, all in the red color, but in 3 different formulas, which I think is interesting. Double Dippin' 2-in-1 lip color remover and lip mask for $24, and 6 new shades of the I'm Still Here liquid lipsticks for $20. When I first saw the sneak peek pictures of the liquid lipsticks, I thought they were glosses, and I was so excited because I've been interested in the glosses, but the colors that she released weren't really the ones I was looking for. But then I went into Kohl's the other day and I actually looked at the lip glosses in person, and that one Sweet Tooth that I talked about in my wish list video, I looked at it in person. It doesn't look that pink, and I smelled it. It smells so good. I may go and pick it up in store before the sale's over. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, all that to say, she's actually releasing more colors of her liquid lipstick. So I'm not necessarily interested in that. I'm kind of okay with liquid lipsticks right now. I have plenty. I actually did place an order on Unearthly Cosmetics website, and I did pick up some of her new liquid lipsticks. So not really interested in that. The lip color remover and lip mask, I thought that was an interesting product. Makes sense. A product that you can use to remove your lip color as well as use as a treatment. It's probably oil-based, I'm assuming. Okay, not really interested in that. And then the loose shimmer eyeshadows, I'm not interested in that at all. I'm not really a single eyeshadow person in general, and a loose shadow sounds to me like a mess waiting to happen, and it's just not something I want. And for $24, I definitely am not interested in that. So just thought I would mention all of that. And I think, yeah, they're all available now at Sephora. I will link them down below. Okay, I think that is all I wanted to talk about in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Everything that I talked about today, I will link down in the description box below. Any information that I said or that I forget will be down there. I will also list and link everything that I am wearing on my face. If I can't fit it in the description box, I will put it in a pinned comment. And yes, let me know your thoughts on anything I talked about today or anything that I did not talk about today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I really appreciate you when you leave a comment. I love hearing from you, and I appreciate you watching this video, so thank you so much. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe before you leave. I do upload videos weekly, both beauty and fashion videos, and I would love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.